Hello everyone and welcome back to the Platinum Tools YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to go ahead and use the task page. Before we go ahead and jump into today's video, I highly recommend you check out the YouTube video playlist linked down below, where we go through the initial setup, we go through the settings page, and we also go through the wallets page. Obviously, watching these videos before you watch this one makes sense because all those elements make up into this video. I will go ahead and reference them whilst I go through this video, but assuming you've gone ahead and done all that, you've configured your wallets, you've configured your settings, and you've watched the videos, let's go ahead and begin. So this is what the task page looks like. We have the tasks header, and the 0 represents how many tasks we currently have. We have 0 tasks, so it says 0, and then we have 3 different types of statuses at the top here. We have 0 waiting for contract, 0 successful checkout, and 0 tasks failed. Then we have some headers. We have ID, contract, network, wallet, status, and actions. Then we can search through our tasks as well. So if we have a ton of tasks, we can go ahead and search through them using this up here. Then we have the create tasks button. We have the start all and stop all, as well as delete all. This is in relation to the tasks I go ahead and create, so I can start all of them, stop all of them, or delete all of them. Now when we click the create tasks button, this is what it currently looks like. We have to go ahead and select a wallet. So obviously go ahead and select the wallet that you've added in the wallet section. Then you have to go ahead and select a network. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using Ringbee, and then we go ahead and fill out the rest here. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the contract I'm going to be using in today's video. So this is the contract. I'm going to go ahead and copy the address. When you come to a contract page, this is what it's going to look like. Hit the copy button, and this will go ahead and copy the contract address up here. I'm going to enter it here. Now if you want to go ahead and view the contract, I'm not going to click this button, but you can, and it will essentially take you over to the right contract part of the contract here. So the next part is the function name. Enter mint function name. Pretty simply, you go to the contract, you click write contract, go to mint, and we can see that the mint function name is mint. So we're going to type in mint here. The next thing is the function parameter. I'm going to enter 1. Then for the mint price, that's another thing we can look at the contract. Go to read contract, go to price per token. As you can see, this is the number. Obviously, once you do the division, it goes to 0.05 ETH. So we're going to go ahead and type in 0.05 here. Then we give the trigger flag. I'm going to leave that alone for this video. Before we go ahead and move on with the rest of the video, I just want to cover the topic of the trigger flag. We won't be using it in this video, but I do want to cover it. So essentially what the trigger flag option is, it gives the ability to the task to trigger an execution if a specific function on the target contract results in the expected value. So I'm going to go ahead and break this down. Let's say there's a function on the contract that goes ahead and dictates the public sale state. So let's say this function is called is_whitelist_on. So when that's set to true, we can dictate from that the whitelist is on, so the minting process isn't open at the moment. And when it's set to false, we can go ahead and dictate from that okay, the whitelist is off. That means the minting process is on, and we can go ahead and use this task to go ahead and mint from the contract. So what we could type in here is the trigger function and the expected value. So running with our example, we do is_whitelist_on false, because that is the trigger function and that is the expected value we expect when we want to go ahead and mint it. Now in the example I just gave you, it's pretty obvious. Sometimes it isn't very obvious, so you need to look at the contract carefully. Regardless of how it is set up, we can specify which function to watch and the expected value needed for the final mint execution to start. Now if you do want to go ahead and leave this blank, essentially the task won't wait for the trigger function and expected value. Then we have gas limit, which is optional, max priority, which is optional, max fee, which is optional, and then we can use a proxy address, which is also optional, and then we can configure the number of tasks. Now just to break this down, for gas limit, max priority, and max fee, I'm going to be entering 0 because I don't want to utilize it. However, if you do want to customize it, you can. And if you are confused regarding what a gas limit is, what a max fee is, or what a max priority is, we do have a education channel within the Platinum Discord. I will leave that linked down below, and that is where I go ahead and break down an entire transaction, going through each and every single part of the process and explaining what each process is. So if you want to gain more knowledge about this and actually understand what each of these things mean and how a transaction works with the Ethereum blockchain, then obviously go ahead and check out that education link I'll leave it linked down below. But I've gone ahead and configured everything here. I'm going to hit the save button, and as you can see, the task has been created. Now all I want to do is, currently the status is idling, so if I hit the start button, it will go through a variety of statuses like so, and as you can see, I ran into an error saying insufficient funds, so the contract would have worked, but I just had insufficient funds for this mint. And then at any point you can go ahead and edit the task by clicking this button. You can go through that entire process, and you can also go ahead and delete the task as well. That is going to go ahead and conclude the tasks video on the Platinum Minter. If you guys enjoyed, please go ahead and drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new, turn on post notifications till the next time we upload, and go ahead and check out the rest of our videos in the playlist link down below as well.